It's time for the Coach's Corner Show with your host, Pat DiSabato.
Hello, welcome to the Coach's Corner Show, brought to you by Beggar's Pizza. I'm your host, Pat DiSabato from the Southtown Star newspaper, and we are in Titan country. Tinley Park High School, 175th Street, in between Oak Park Ave and Central Ave. Got a couple guests on for you this week, folks. Leading things off will be football coach Nick Johnston in his 12th year. Titans are on a roll, 4-1, coming off a shellacking on Friday of Argo, 56-16. Host tee of South Friday night right here, 7 o'clock. So Coach Johnston will be our first guest, and then our second guest will be Trevor Kepke. Trevor, a junior, kind of a jack of all trades, cornerback, wide receiver, holder for kicks. He kind of does it all. He's on special teams, so also plays baseball. So we're going to have Trevor on our second segment. Exciting show for you, talking all things Tinley Park High School. We're going to go to a Beggar's Pizza timeout when we return. Coach Nick Johnston, Tinley Park football, will be our guest. Stay tuned.
We came up with a bunch of clever commercial ideas to entice you into trying Beggar's Pizza. We decided to let the food speak for itself.
I'm a pepperoni sausage, green peppers and onions. Don't forget the extra cheese, large pizza. Oh, by the way, I also make house calls. Beggar's Pizza. We lay it on thick.
For over 60 years, Standard Bank has been a part of your neighborhood, supporting sports and other activities, working with communities as they grow and thrive, helping businesses and families to reach their financial goals. In communities all over Chicagoland and Northwest Indiana, your neighborhood is our neighborhood. We can help you reach your financial goals. To learn about products like Check Free, our super secure service that saves you time and money and makes it easy to pay your bills online, visit standardbanks.com. Member FDIC.
Having surgery or dealing with some type of nagging pain that limits your function? Then get to Athletics. We offer treatment for all types of orthopedic injuries, work-related injuries, and sports injuries. Therapists with over 20 years of experience provide treatment that is efficient and effective. Our 2,000 square foot clinics offer state-of-the-art equipment from HydroTrack, Blankenship, and Biodex. If your doctor suggests physical therapy, then you suggest Athletics, where every patient is treated like a champion.
Hello and welcome back to the Coach's Corner Show, brought to you by Beggar's Pizza. Our first guest tonight, Tinley Park football coach Nick Johnston. Nick.
Hey, Pat.
Thanks for coming on board, man.
Titans, it's an honor to have the Titans on board. We appreciate it. Well, thank you very much, and we're honored to be here. And we're honored that you're here at Tinley Park High School with the band and the beautiful atmosphere we have here, so it's a pleasure.
I'm telling you,
really
man. I really like you guys getting the band out here for me to kind of introduce me and Gerard. That's really rolling out the red carpet for us.
Well, we said Coach's Show and Pat DiSabato, so they roll out the red carpet, they bring out the band, the Powder Puff Girls team's out here. I mean, they know you're coming.
You know, you could have kept the gnats out, though. Could Mongan,
I couldn't do everything. No, Mr. Mongan hasn't sprayed yet, so maybe tomorrow he can get out here and spray. And
next time I show, okay, we come over here and do the show, make sure Mr. Mongan sprays some of that Brute cologne that he still wears, okay? And spray it out here and we get rid of these gnats.
He's a little heavy on the jungle gardenia.
All right, Mike Mongan knows I love him. He's a great man. Great man. One of the best ADs in the area, and I'm totally serious about that. All right, well, let's talk Titan football.
Let's talk football.
Because you guys are rolling, 4-1. What has pleased you most about your team's performance up to this point?
Well, how we've improved each game has been a huge factor to our success, and I think we can attribute that to our solid practices we've had throughout the weeks. We really stress practice, and we talk about we win the game throughout the week, Monday through Thursday, and then the payoffs on Friday night with the game. So that's been the biggest pleasure for us as coaches to see us how we've been progressing each day of practice and then improving each week.
Okay. Which area, offense, defense, special teams, has surprised you most up to this point?
Well, early on, I think it was the defense. The defense played very solid the opening, throughout the year, but the opening 2-3 weeks we played really solid. When the offense was struggling, we picked up the offense, and then the last 2-3 weeks, the offense has really turned it on and and shock the heck out of us and really put up a lot of points. And so it's kind of the defense and the offense, but the defense early on and lately the offense has been putting up some monster numbers, and that's been very pleasing.
So where do you see the biggest need for improvement at right now?
Well,
Or are you totally pleased?
no,
You never are.
No,
Coaches
no.
are never
we
totally
we have to eliminate big plays in certain situations. We can't give up long passes, long runs that really put us behind the 8 ball or put us in a situation where we don't want to be in. So we've got to eliminate giving up big plays on defense and sustaining drives on offense, scoring in the red zone. We have to continue to do that. So just to keep improving on making big plays and not giving up any.
Okay. Well, the offense has put together 180 points in 5 games. I mean, what's been the key to this offense, man? I know you got a great quarterback in Quinn Kelly, obviously.
It starts up front like any offense. If you don't have an offensive line that can protect or make holes, then whatever your scheme isn't going to work. So it starts up front, and we've got we're led by senior John McCullough, and the rest are juniors.
Yeah.
So we got 4 juniors and a seniors, and it starts with them up front. Great pass protection and solid run blocking, and then the next has been Quinn.
Yeah.
And I told the reporters from Comcast that he's been like the point guard. He's been dishing it 5 touchdown passes, 5 different receivers.
Yeah.
And
Spread
so
it out.
like we tell him, you're the point guard, dish it out, let the guys make plays for you. And he's been putting it in great areas where the DBs can't make plays, but the receivers can still catch the ball.
Yep. Well, I don't know if you saw, but last week in my column in the Southtown Star, I gave you props, man, because you're a 5A school. You agreed to play Joliet West, which is an 8A school, to open up the season. You lost the game 20-18, but I think it still showed that you guys can play with the big boys. What's your reasoning for playing a school that large?
Well, we needed a week 1, and really Joliet West came open. Coach Mongan asked, and I said, hey, let's do it. I mean, I think our kids are ready. I think our kids are prepared, and we're not scared to play an 8A school. And nor I told the kids we're not scared to play. They were ready to take the field, and I think it showed on that night that hey, you can play with anybody. It's 11 on 11. Doesn't matter where you come from or who you are. It's 11 guys and 11 high school kids at the same time. Anything can happen. So we were prepared and we were ready, and a couple plays away, we would have had the game won. So
I think if you play them now, it might be a different outcome, but at the same time.
Right. Our offense, we had a lot of juniors starting, no excuse to that, but our offense is clicking a lot better now than it was week 1. I think we're more comfortable and we're gelling a lot better now as an offense. But props to Joliet West, they're having a great season, and they came out here and beat us.
Yep.
But we'd surely play them again.
Yep, absolutely.
With the opportunity arised.
All right, so 4 games remaining. 3 of them are against TF South, which will be here Friday night at 7. You have Hillcrest, then you have Lamont, which is 5-0, and Oak
Correct.
Forest,
Right.
which is 4-1, 3-2,
Yeah,
4-1.
Forest 4-1.
4-1.
Right.
So, how do you think your team stacks up with the remaining opponents here?
Well, first and foremost, we're worried about TF South, and they're a very formidable opponent. They're well coached. They've got some great playmakers. They seem to make the playoffs and have winning seasons year in and year out. So we know this week is very important moving forward, keeping us alive in the conference championship.
Yep.
You can't win the conference championship if you lose this week. You got to keep it going. And so TF South first is the opponent we're most worried about because they're this week.
Yep.
And then Hillcrest. They always play us tough every single year, so we got to be ready for that. And then Lamont's obviously 5-0, and they've got it going on with what they're doing. So, and then Oak Forest, Tinley rivals at the end of the year.
Yeah.
It's great to play them at the end of the year. Last game, I think that would be a great atmosphere for our student body.
Yeah. How would you rather prefer to play Lamont and Oak Forest earlier in the season, or do you like it to the fact you get them in weeks 8 and 9?
You know what? Usually we play them in the middle. Lamont's been towards the middle of the beginning, and Oak Forest has been towards the,
Latter
always
part?
latter part, but it's been moved around. But you know what? We kind of like the challenge of having them at the end of the year, kind of to see, it's a good measuring tool for where we're going to be at the end of the year, and we want to be peaking in the right direction going in the playoffs.
Yep.
And if you beat those schools, you're going to compete well in the playoffs.
Yeah, that's the key.
In the 5A. So going, towards the end of the year, I think that's going to be a great opportunity for our team.
And the next 3 weeks, you're right here on this field
yes.
where those trees are going to be turning colors. It's going to be a beautiful backdrop.
Beautiful autumn colors. Those
Beautiful.
trees and the band in the stands. What could you ask
What
for?
else can you?
The
you got
Titan Zone. We got the Titan Zone in the stands. So.
And walking tacos at the concession
walking
stand.
tacos,
I mean, does it get any better than that?
No, not at all. No.
So, do you think it's a huge advantage of 3 games in a row at home against those opponents, or what? I mean,
some teams are distracted by home. With all the distractions and the fans, but I think we've been playing well at home. We get a great turnout with our student body and the band, so I think we're very comfortable playing at home and on our grass field. So, we're looking forward to having 3 home games in a row here.
Okay. And then, from 2010 to 2012, 3 consecutive years, you guys advanced to the second round of the 5A playoffs.
Correct.
I covered a lot of those games. Great games, man. Great memories. What do you think this team is capable of achieving?
Well, our number 1 goal is win the conference championship and make the playoffs. When we do that, we always say we want to play in November. We want to play into November and go from there. Now, hopefully that's past the second round, but I think this team is worthy if they keep getting better every week to go there, and further.
Yeah.
So, it's a big challenge, and there's a lot of great teams in 5A, but I think our team is ready to go and ready for the challenge for the playoffs.
I think so too, man, because you guys aren't just winning; you're winning convincingly, and it's impressive. You guys are playing really well, Nick. It's credit to you and the coaching staff.
Well,
man.
I appreciate it. Thank you very much, Pat.
All right, well, thanks for coming on board.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having the Titans.
Appreciate your time on this, my man.
Thank you.
We are going to go to a Lisa Thomas Salon timeout, folks. We return. We got the jack of all trades coming on board next from Tinley Park. Trevor Kepke does it all. Sit down with him, talk Titan football. Stay tuned.
You can only make one first impression. So make sure it's a good one with the Lisa Thomas Salon Teen Club, where it's fun and affordable to get the latest trends. Girls, head to the salon and get pampered for only $27. Guys, get the cut and style you've always wanted for only $17. Or try out our other salon services. It's time to get noticed. Only at Lisa Thomas Salon. Your style, perfect style.
If you're looking for delicious barbecue in the Southland, no one does it better than Bonapit Grill and Smokehouse in Palos Heights. Stop in and try our mouth-watering ribs, tender piled-high pulled pork sandwich with homemade chips, or a perfecta combo in our year-round indoor-outdoor patio. Having a special get-together, Bonapit offers a party room for up to 100 people. Want to watch the big game? Fans can do so on one of our many flat-screen TVs and enjoy $10 domestic bucket specials every Sunday. Bonapit Grill and Smokehouse in Palos Heights. No one does barbecue better. Hi, welcome back to the Coach's Corner Show, brought to you by Beggar's Pizza. Our next guest, we're going to have on junior Trevor Kepke. Trevor, thanks for coming on board, man.
Thanks for having me.
Biggest obstacle here are these gnats, Trevor. They're getting worse. I think Coach Johnson left a trail. You know what I'm saying? And these gnats are all over us right now. But, all right, Trevor. Receiver, cornerback, holder on kicks, punt returner. You kind of do it all, man. What's it like pretty much never leaving the field for a game?
It's actually pretty fun. I love it because I love playing football.
So not tired at all? I mean...
Well, that's when the conditioning comes in.
Yep.
So that's pretty...
So would that be the biggest challenge for you, the conditioning part of it, or what, man?
Because sometimes I'll go a whole series on offense to a whole series on defense, and I'll just be almost drained, but conditioning kicks in, and I'm all right.
You're all right then, okay. The season opener, we talked about it with Coach. You guys lost to Joliet West 20-18, but you've won 4 straight since. What was the biggest benefit to playing a team that size for you, even though you guys lost?
I'd probably say it's what's it called?
Just
stumped up.
Physicalness of these guys, or what? The depth they have, the size of those guys?
It's kind of different from playing the schools that we play year-round.
Same size schools, right?
Yeah.
The 5As? 8A, a little bit bigger, these guys.
Yeah.
But you guys hung in, man. That was a great performance.
Yeah, we almost had that.
You almost had it, right? You get another shot next year, though.
Yeah.
Because you're a junior, so you get another shot at it. What do you think the Titans' biggest strength is on this team, man? Because you play on all sides. So is it special teams? Is it defense? Is it offense? What do you think?
I'd have to say it's probably all of it, because we're pretty close to with offense and defense, so it's probably all.
So all at a high
yeah,
level, huh? You guys are a
around.
pretty complete team.
Yeah.
All right. Let's do a little rapid fire here. Okay, let's have a little fun. All right. So if you could use one word to describe Coach Johnson, what would it be?
Energetic.
Energetic. I like it, man.
He's always jumping around during practice and always getting excited.
He's
on
in
the
great shape,
sidelines.
man.
Yeah.
Right? He's in great shape, man. You know he was a member of the 94 HF State Championship. He does remind you guys about that probably, right? That's quite an honor, man. Okay. If you could beat any team on your schedule, if you could pick one team, what team would it be?
Probably Lamont.
Lamont, huh?
Yeah.
Over the Bengals, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, Lamont's the team this year. That's the team you guys want most, then, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You have 4 brothers, man. I can't even imagine growing up in a household of 5 boys. But who is the best athlete? Because some of your brothers already graduated, right?
Yeah.
You got one who's a sophomore, right? So who's the best athlete out of the bunch? Honestly, man.
I don't want to say myself because that'll make me look like conceited, but
the truth hurts.
Yeah, I'd probably have to say my little brother Andrew. I mean, he's only 9, but since he's got 4 older brothers, we always like pick on him and it's like tough. He's a tough kid.
He's a tough kid, man.
So I think he's gonna be pretty good athlete. Yeah.
All right, that's pretty nice of you, man, for the young guy. All right, what do you like most about attending Tinley Park High School?
I'd probably say like the size. Even though it's like a small school, you know everybody, so you're pretty close with everybody.
Okay.
That's what I like about it.
All right, and a final question. If you could have your pick, which celebrity would you choose as your prom date?
Probably Scarlett Johansson.
Scarlett Johansson. Wow. A little older there.
Yeah.
I like it. Nice job, man. Nice job. And what about this baseball situation? So you play shortstop, right?
Yeah.
Playing shortstop. You're on the varsity last year as a sophomore, right?
No, I was on
you were
sophomores, yeah.
Okay. New coach this year. What do you think? How the Titans looking? Because I know they've got a lot of guys coming back from last year. What do you think the team's looking like?
We're looking pretty good. Like you said, there's only 3 graduates last year, so a lot of kids are coming back. So it's gonna be a little tough tryout. So
yeah, should be good though.
Yeah, we're gonna be pretty good.
Should be a good season. And but no, you wrestling?
Yeah.
You wrestled?
Yeah.
Man, coach didn't tell me you're a 3-sport guy, huh?
Yeah.
So wrestling too, 3-sport athlete. This guy's a throwback. So how's that going? Do you think you're going to do this all 4 years then, huh? Play 3 sports? Is that a goal? A goal of yours? What do you like most about wrestling? Because that's a lot of work, man. Cutting weight and all that.
Yeah, that's not my favorite part.
But it's okay.
Yeah, it's all right.
You like it? All
I
right.
love it.
Good,
It's fun.
good. That's awesome, man. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too.
That's great, man. A 3-sport athlete. I like that. That's a throwback, young man. That's good, all right? Good luck the rest of the season, all right? Good luck in wrestling season and baseball season, too, okay?
Thanks.
All right, folks, we're going to go to athletics timeout. Any rehabilitation needs, man? Athletics and our guy Tom Mulvey could hook you up, knee, shoulder, whatever. He's the man. All right, we come back. Coach of the week, players of the week, text poll trivia question for you Titan fans. It revolves around the Titans, all right? Stay tuned.
Having surgery or dealing with some type of nagging pain that limits your function? Then get to Athletics. We offer treatment for all types of orthopedic injuries, work-related injuries, and sports injuries. Therapists with over 20 years of experience provide treatment that is efficient and effective. Our 2,000 square foot clinics offer state-of-the-art equipment from HydroTrack, Blankenship, and Biodex. If your doctor suggests physical therapy, then you suggest Athletics, where every patient is treated like a champion.
We came up with a bunch of clever commercial ideas to entice you into trying Beggar's Pizza. We decided to let the food speak for itself.
I'm a half sausage for you and your husband and a half just cheese for the kids, who never seem to stop moving. Go ahead and take the night off, Mom. I got you covered. Beggar's Pizza. We lay it on thick.
Since 1970, Standard Bank & Trust has been a landmark at the corner of 95th and Western. Now there's a new, state-of-the-art Standard Bank at the same convenient location and better equipped to serve your needs. So stop by and meet our friendly professional staff. They provide personalized service and a wide range of products to help both businesses and individuals reach their financial goals. In the Evergreen Park area and in communities all over Chicagoland and Northwest Indiana, we're your neighborhood bank. Learn more at standardbanks.com. Member FDIC.
Hello, and welcome back to the Coach's Corner Show, brought to you by Beggar's Pizza. I'd like to thank our guests, Tinley Park football coach Nick Johnson and Trevor Kepke, jack of all trades, receiver, cornerback, holder, punt returner, and of course, I'd like to thank these mosquitoes who have bit me probably about 26, 27 times right now. All right, it's all good though. All right, folks, Standard Bank text poll question of the week. Chance to win a $50 gift card, compliments of Standard Bank. All right, Titan fans, this is on a platter. This is on a platter for you guys. Which year did Tinley Park football win the Class 4A state championship? All right? Text A for 1984, B for 1987, C for 2004. All right, text the answer, A, B, or C, to 708-365-8501. Texter number 2 with the correct response wins a $50 gift card. Compliments of Standard Bank. Good luck. All right, results from last week. Game I was at, Lincoln Way East 43, Homewood Flossmoor 40. Knocked the Vikings right out of the number 1 spot in the Coach's Corner top 10 for East. No, I'm sorry, for HF. Bryce Gray, 16-29, 193 yards, 3 TDs. Devontae Harley-Hampton, 14 carries, 110 yards. Twin brother Deontay Harley-Hampton, 14 carries, 76 yards, and 2 scores. For Lincoln Way East, Mike Weller, 22 of 36, 346 yards, 2 touchdowns. Liam Morrissey, 229 yards rushing, 4 touchdowns. John Zelenica, 12 and 34-yard touchdown receptions for the Griffins, who overcame a 20-0 deficit. Combined, folks, 1,001 yards of offense between those two teams. Needless to say, my pen and notebook were getting a workout. Providence 41, St. Rita 27 for the Celtics. Richie Warfield, 16 carries, 129 yards and a score. Justin Hunterford, 21 of 29, 205 yards, 3 touchdowns. Miles Boykin had 2 touchdown receptions, covering 5 and 8 yards. And Mike Markosevic, 5 catches, 40 yards for the Celtics. For St. Rita, C.J. Weideman had a strong game, 236 yards passing, 69 yards rushing. Brandon Gaston had 9 catches for 155 yards and 3 touchdowns for St. Rita. Richards 36, Eisenhower 7 for Ike. J.D. Ballantine, 2-yard TD run. The Cardinals actually led this game. Mike alma mater was up 7-6 in the 4th quarter, and then the wheels fell off. For Richards, Hassan Muhammad Rogers, 16-28, 191 yards TD. Romello Boykin had a 20-yard TD reception. Spencer Tiers had a 27-yard TD run, and Pat Doyle had a 20-yard TD run for the Dogs. Mount Carmel 49, De La Salle 7. Caravan needed that one. Anthony Thompson, 11 carries, 89 yards, 2 touchdowns. A.J. Lewis, 10 carries, 124 yards, 2 touchdowns. Anthony Rees, 12 carries, 102 yards for the Caravan. Now 2 and 3. For De La Salle, Tommy Duddleston, 18-25, 193 yards and a touchdown. Bryce Sutherland, 5 catches, 71 yards and a TD. Bloom, 33, Kankakee, 24. For Kankakee, Malcolm White, 15-29, 332 yards and 3 touchdowns. Martavius Laster, 6 catches, 143 yards, 2 touchdowns. For Bloom, Jordan Benavides, big game, 27 carries, 146 yards, 2 touchdowns. He also was 6-12 passing for 102 yards and a TD. Emmanuel Williams, 11 carries, 92 yards, 2 touchdowns for the Blazing Trojans, who host Crete Moniz Saturday at noon. All right, the Labriola Bakery Cafe Golden Baguette Player of the Week, hooking up Tinley Park quarterback Quinn Kelly. Passed for 342 yards and 5 touchdowns to lead the Titans to a 56-16 win over Argo. Hooking Quinn up with a $25 gift card. Compliments of Labriola Bakery Cafe in Oak Brook, where you can get the Golden Baguette. Get a loaf of Golden Baguette to go. But man, have one of their many pasta dishes, the Richie Burger. That's famous, man. Meatball sandwich, a lot of great stuff at Labriola Bakery Cafe in Oak Brook. The Lisa Thomas Salon Teen Club Player of the Week, Marist Volleyball's Cameron Emright, 7 kills, 11 digs to lead the Redhawks to a 25-22, 25-10 win over Marion Catholic. For her efforts, we're going to hook her up with a goodie bag. Compliments of Lisa Thomas Salon in Tinley Park and Orland Park. Some products, gift card, a lot of good stuff. The Bona Pit Grill and Smokehouse Coach of the Week, I think you know who this is going to be. Lincoln East coach Rob Savona rallied his team from a 20-0 deficit for a 43-40 victory over Homewood Flossmoor. Hook them up with a nice $25 gift card. Compliments of Bona Pit Grill and Smokehouse in Palos Heights. The best barbecue on the south side, folks. Ribs, pulled pork, pulled chicken, briskets, all kinds of great stuff at Bona Pit Grill and Smokehouse in Palos Heights. All right, folks, we're going to go to high and tight once we come back from this Labriola Bakery Cafe timeout. Stay tuned.
Looking for a unique dining experience with incredible food? Then check out Labriola Bakery Cafe. Opened by Rich Labriola, Chicago's premier artisan baker, You know they'll have great bread, but you won't believe the rest of their menu. Wood-fired Neapolitan pizzas, fresh pasta, and their world-famous Richie Burger. There's also homemade gelato and, of course, their famous bread. Labriola Bakery Cafe and Neapolitan Pizzeria, conveniently located in the Oak Brook Promenade.
You can only make one first impression, so make sure it's a good one with the Lisa Thomas Salon Teen Club, where it's fun and affordable to get the latest trends. Girls, head to the salon and get pampered for only $27. Guys, get the cut and style you've always wanted for only $17. Or try out our other salon services. It's time to get noticed. Only at Lisa Thomas Salon. Your style, perfect style.
If you're in the mood for some of the finest barbecue in the Southland, then Bona Pit Grill and Smokehouse in Palos Heights is a place for you and your family. Whether it's ribs, chicken, brisket, pulled pork, or any other barbecue favorites, Bona Pit serves up a flavor explosion in a championship form. We also offer steaks, seafood, sandwiches, a mouth-watering nachos platter, and salads in a casual atmosphere, with the option of either dining inside or on our heated patio. Watch the big game in our full-service bar, or call ahead for pickup. Bona Pit in Palos Heights. Hi, welcome back to the Coach's Corner Show, brought to you by Beggar's Pizza. Got a lot of action going on here at Tinley Park right now. We got the marching band, we got some powder puff football going on, got some gnats invading the area, so a lot of things are happening here at Tinley Park High School. All right, folks, high and tight time. Game I covered on Friday, Lincoln Way East and HF. I've covered hundreds of football games during my career. Definitely a top 10 game in terms of excitement, capacity crowd. You know, HF jumps out to that 20-0 lead. East looks like they're dead and buried. They make a miraculous comeback, and really, everything you'd ever want in a high school football game, that game provided it. Standing room only crowd, I mean, a lot of school spirit, just tremendous, and great talent on both sides of the ball, and both teams, exceptional top 10 teams. So it had a little bit of everything. People who paid their $4 to get in definitely got their money's worth. And kudos to Rob Zavonar, Lincoln Way East, and his staff for remaining valiant and determined, and making a tremendous comeback and winning that ball game. So. Hopefully I get another one of those during the rest of this season, that's for sure. All right, folks, hope you enjoyed the show. Have a great week. We will see you here next week. Same bad time, same bad channel. Have a good one.